fouled off. He was late.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. And that one hit to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. Bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Abel back to work. Fought off foul.
Well, these Jays need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far.
One ball,
Zero extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Caminero. One up, one down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Noel settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there are two outs. And next for Toronto, Ildemaro Vargas. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that one actually would be grabbed by Story. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, Jarren Duran. Swing and a foul out of play. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Safe at second with nobody out. And that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position. So the lineup flips over. Joe Adell up now for the Tigers. And fouled off. Inside. And that's ball one. And that clips the inside corner.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Up the middle. Onto O'Hearn. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air.
Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone. Here's Pete Alonso.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional.
Machado. One at second. Onto O'Hearn. Two. Back now in Toronto. Well, we go bottom six. And now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH. Casey Schmidt. Fouled off down the right side. And makes the grab. One down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. And now the center fielder, Roman Anthony. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
They got it for out number two.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but it needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Tovar in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Just missed. And that's in for a strike. 2-2 now. Good eye in that spot.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
That one ripped left field onto the track, and he makes the catch. Top of inning number 7. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Trevor Story. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Moreno calls it in, and there's one away. Lenyn Sosa will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. Line drive. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. And up next for Detroit, Jhonkensy Noel. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
That's inside. Up and in. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Way out front for strike 2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Back here at Rogers Center, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Ryan O'Hearn. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. He made him pay for that one, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. Machado in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one drilled left field and foul ball. And 1-2.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call. But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And that one is off the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 100 and
Story. The throw to second. How about that double play? Gabriel Moreno next up for the Blue Jays.
Gabriel Moreno.
First offering, and it just misses.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And it drops in. And that keeps the inning going. Here's the left fielder, Heriberto Hernandez. 1-0-1 on the gun. Swing and a miss. Moreno leads off first with 2 down to the inning. There's a swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's outside.
1-2.
Next offering is down low.
2-2.
One run across in the frame so far. Here, the bottom of the seventh. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. In the dirt, but kept close. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself. And we're back. We go to the eighth, and now it's Mark Vientos. Lopez back to work. Ripped to right. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Logan O'Hoppe. Not close with that one. Ball one. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Holding on to a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the eighth. And now 2 balls and a strike.
That's a good pitch there.
2-1.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing.
To Tovar, and that is a rally killer. 2 gone in the eighth. Now batting Aaron Duran. Tyler Holt gets the ball now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now they've got some speed on first. So
that ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the eighth, and now Ildemaro Vargas. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Toss to Alonso, out on the sac bunt. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Roman Anthony. Slap the other way, foul. Swing and a miss at a slider.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
That's inside. Ball 2. That one missing inside. One out, the runner at second. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Ezequiel Tovar next up for the Blue Jays. Just missed.
1-0.
Hauls it in to end the inning. Back now in Toronto. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Riley O'Brien.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
That one fouled hard the other way. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Alonso at the plate now, and that's inside. On the ground to third. Machado throws to first in time. Now only 1 out remaining. Here's Trevor Story. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air.
The batter, the second.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the
now pitching for the Blue Jays.
And now Lenyn Sosa. Slider right there.
Going to run at first base. He's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score that run from first base. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. Lopez with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
The final 1-0. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire